Welcome to the All Western New York Radio Broadcast Network. This is Noah's Ark.
Ready, so ready. Okay. We're talking about right?
And now here's your hosts, Noah Goki.
Nobody has that one first really horrible experience with alcohol, and I have two.
Think so, Joe.
I stepped on a flag on purpose.
The only reason I got hired on this show is because I went to school for this shit, and I dropped out after a semester.
And George.
Golden microphone to match the golden voice.
Get some DMT in your fucking eyes and live life, people.
Eat it. Take care of business, man.
Look at the bunny. Look at the bunny.
I got a text that says no Ustream.
Oh.
We are looking into that.
Ladies and gentlemen, nothing I say in the show is real. Please,
Yes.
please remember that.
Although everything I say, except for that Jew comment I made earlier, is real.
That bitch Katy Perry can suck skin off my dick. I'll smack the shit out of her.
You waterboard them if they don't talk. Waterboard them with high C.
Son of a fudge.
I'm okay!
Okay! The alcohol that he's already drank has made him slower.
Noah is a drunk.
That bitch is annoying. God damn it.
You know, there was 4 of us last week, and now there's 3 of us. That's like you cut off a tile.
So we cut off a middle finger, apparently.
Yeah.
Now, button, who's got the button?
Ah, there's the button. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Noah's Ark Show. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. We've got the home crowd here in studio. Gonna get some of their tunes going in the background right now, so we can start sampling. We've got Jeff and Wade here in studio. Gentlemen, say hello to the people at home.
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
We're awesome. How are we guys?
It's great to see you guys. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, man. Pretty awesome here. You got a sweet little place going on.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. It's the Noah's Ark Show. We're a little behind schedule tonight. Just Murphy's Law is in effect, but we're here and we're live on allwesternnewyorkradio.com. We've got the Skype going. Here it comes. A little Skype action. 716-402-4218. That's our phone number. You can call with your questions for the home crowd. Or you could call with any other random commentary that you'd like. Our Skype handle, all WNY Radio. See, we'll get the camera going. And I could say hello, and then Joe.
Yes.
Say hello. Joe, you're there.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Good.
Welcome to the show, my friend.
I'm glad to be here in some way, shape, or form.
You were broadcasting remotely today.
I am. I'm from the Board Wrestling Fan Studios in glorious South Buffalo.
South Buffalo. What happened? Were you assaulted by a homeless person today, or?
No, not quite. Not quite as interesting of a story. I quite honestly just didn't feel like getting out of bed, and then by the time I got out of bed, it's like, oh man, I got 10 minutes to catch my bus. And then by the time I got everything done that I needed to do, it's like, oh crap, I missed the bus. Let me text Noah, tell him I'm going to be a half hour late. So then I go to leave to catch the next bus, and apparently I must have missed it. I don't know how, because I left early.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But the bus never showed up, so I just said, screw it, I can do the show from home. Then we tried to hook up my air conditioner in the studio, and that didn't quite work out. I think I accidentally hit the test button, and it got stuck on the plug.
What have you done? Call an electrician immediately.
Yeah, I can't get the damn thing to turn on, so I'm sitting here with a fan, which is keeping me relatively cool.
Well, here in the studio in lovely and palatial North Buffalo, we're going to continue to get warmer and warmer throughout the show. Right now, it's a cool, balmy, maybe 65 in here. What do you think, guys?
I don't know, man. It feels awesome here. Probably, 60.
Feels awesome now, but it's going to get uncomfortably hot very soon.
That's the way we like it.
I'd say 67.
We'll all be naked in 20 minutes. That's what I'm trying to say.
Word.
So the home crowd, gentlemen, tell me a little bit about the band. How'd you guys get together?
Man, it's been a while now. we probably got together in about 2010 now. You know, we've been playing in bands, me, Wade, and Matt, even Jay, for a long time now, and you know, we were all in our separate bands when we were kids, and you know, we kind of all knew about each other and stuff, but you know, never really hung out or whatnot. So when we actually did, when I heard that Matt was, you know, ready to start the home crowd, you know, I was really, really jacked to do it. And then we went through, we went with another drummer first, but then once we brought Wade in, you know, we were set. This is it. So it's been a few years now. We've been 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it's been a long time. Still on the grind.
So what do you think it is that brought you guys together?
I think it was just overall styles of everything that we knew about each other. Like, I mean, Wade's been one of the, you know,
Right.
one of all of our favorite drummers that's been around for years now. And, you know, me and Matt were both lead singers of our different bands and stuff. So when I heard, you know, his band broke up and then my band broke up, and you know, he asked me one day, he's like, "Yo, let's do this. We got songs. We're ready to go." So, you know, we just ended up getting together, and then we brought Jay, Matt's brother, in now, and like he was a guitar player when he was a kid, and now he's probably one of the most best bass players you can get in the city, man. It's awesome. He's really good.
We can hear the stuff going on in the background. What are we listening to here, gentlemen?
This song is actually called Sugar Water Purple. It's off our You're in Trouble CD. It was our first CD. We released it out in 2012 now. And yeah, this is the first track on it. It's called, yeah, we already went over that. Sorry, I'm a couple PBRs in now. And,
The PBR's flowing here in the studio. It's all good.
Dude.
It's a regular occurrence.
It's a summer of PBR. It's great.
That's right.
So,
My
yeah.
wife would be loving you guys right now if she was there.
Yeah.
She's a PBR girl.
What's her name?
Wife's name is Caroline. She was on last week with me at the show. I was actually there last week.
Damn, where was I?
Yeah. We were late last week, too.
Oh, man.
So a lot of varied influences here. You guys list from the Beatles to Blink-182, Sublime, The Used. You know, what are your individual tastes?
Man, I'm all over the place. You know, like, it's funny because in our whole band, our parents were all, well, most of them were musically inclined, you know. And for me, it's funny because my mom actually grew me up with a lot of like old country music, and you know, a lot of doo-wop and, you know what I mean, really cool vocal stuff, which, you know, I don't know, it always makes me remember my mom and my, you know, being a little kid and stuff, so I always still jam those, but, you know, as I grew up, you know, punk rock was, like, a big part of my life, and then, you know, I found new stuff from jam to reggae to, you know, even getting into hip-hop and rap, you know, stuff I never thought I would get into, but, you know, so I have a bunch of different influence on me.
I'm a little different. I know it's bad, but you know, I gotta open up my mind to other genres. But I can't stop listening to pop punk. Like Blink-182, All Time Low, Yellow Card. That's the stuff I'm into, and I don't know. It's honestly I don't know. I'm closed-minded when it comes to that stuff, and it's not good. But I don't know. I love my Blink, and you know, it's my main influence.
Hey Wade, we're not at therapy. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You can lay down on the couch if you want.
Yeah,
It's no problem. No, I was gonna say, as a pop punk kind of drummer though, you really have to be pretty tight and, you know, so fast, so technically solid. But you definitely have that going for you. You know, how'd you refine your style to get to that level?
Just listening to Travis Barker since I was in 6th grade. Watching him play, listening to Blink, touching myself to Blink. That's pretty much it.
it's all true too.
Yeah.
It's all true.
It's good stuff, man.
Just studying that man, and I love him. He's my favorite drummer of all time.
I love your guys' cover photo here on Facebook. I'm looking at. It's like, I got to describe it because it's like a house, but it's made of the words "the home crowd," right?
Yeah, that's actually a super, super old pic.
I love that picture. And then there's a window, and inside the window, you just see a bong sitting there.
Oops. Is that there? Is that there?
That's not supposed to be.
That wasn't in the original house.
Was that
idea.
taken out? Or that was added later?
I guess it must have been added later, against our will. Bongs.
Once I worked at a hotel in Bemis Point, and they had a like old painting of a ship, you know, sort of like a pirate ship, some old kind of like 17th century schooner out in the water, and we took and cut out a picture of the Chautauqua Belle, which is like this weird tourist steamship, and pasted it into the photo to see how long it would take somebody to notice.
Nice.
No one ever did. I went there like 5 years later, and it was still there.
Sneaky bastards.
That's good. I know. I like the bong. I think you should keep it in there.
All right, it'll stay.
Then you guys are off in the corner, and you're kind of being struck by lightning.
Yeah, it's kind of an inspiration thing, you know, kind of that strike of power at you.
Right.
You know, we're all drunk and you know, hanging out, looking at our house.
So who's the primary like songwriter for the group? You guys write tunes together now since you've been jamming together for so long, or?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's really cool because it takes a lot of stress off, you know, everybody in the band. You know, we all come with, you know, Matt will come with this new chord progression, and then, you know, Jay just comes over with it, and then blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And it's vice versa with everybody. You know, it's really cool because we're open to playing so much different kind of stuff, not just, you know, pop punk or, you know, being tied to one thing. So it's really cool when, you know, I come up with like a reggae progression, you know, and Matt's like, all right, cool, we can do this over this. And, you know, so it's really everybody that contributes to every aspect of the songwriting, whether it's rhythm guitars, you know. Wade's a dick about drums, though. He can only play the drums.
Yeah, just, you know, nice to drums around.
But I mean, there's been even times when Wade will come to us and be like, yo, I got this beat, you know? And we'll write stuff over that, so it's really cool.
Yeah, it's interesting that you guys can share the vocals between, you know, every member of the band. That's a unique setup. A nice luxury to have when everybody can do some singing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, and then obviously, you know, over long period shows we get to play. It takes a lot of stress off of all of us, you know, knowing that there's two other singers that can sing too, you know. So it doesn't make anybody think or get tired, you know.
Right.
And but I mean, I think the most unique thing about our setup is our lyrics, and you know. Because regardless of who writes the lyrics, I feel we all live it, you know, we all feel it the same way, which makes us awesome to do harmonies and, you know, like feel each other's emotions when we sing and record these, you know. So I think that's a super awesome glue for us that we have.
And you guys have any songs with the quartet of vocals going on, everybody singing at once, like crazy barbershop thing?
You know, we're actually about to get into that. I hope.
That's awesome.
Yeah, except Wade, he doesn't really sing.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe he could just move his mouth and pretend he's singing, I guess.
Yeah, or maybe you have a hidden talent to do like the bass part. You know, there's always that one guy who just does the.
Awesome.
Wade, give it a shot.
Come on.
Let's hear your bass.
Come on.
No.
Do a Blink song.
So you guys, we talked about You're in Trouble, and you said you did that at Watchmen, right?
No, actually, that was recorded with Ryan Wiesner at True Sound Studios.
Oh, you guys are in Watchmen now.
Yeah, we're actually recording with Doug White on our new album. We got about 5 tracks laid down right now, and you know, no plans on releasing it on any certain date or anything. You know, we're not sure if we want to keep adding more songs or, you know, whatever we want to do at this point. 'Cause we got a bunch on the back burner, and so we're just looking at our options right now. But yeah, Doug White is the man. He's the best around here.
Yeah, he's the maestro. I mean, we talk about Watchman and Doug like weekly, on a weekly basis. Every band that we come in has some experience with Doug. Always positive.
Dude, he's such an awesome guy. I mean, his knowledge, but yet his passion for everything he does, just, it's awesome. He goes so much beyond just an engineer, He acts like you're part of his band, and or he's part of your band, whatever way.
Right.
But, yeah, man, it's really cool. We're hoping sometime in fall to be able to release these, so we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, we were talking a bit before the show, too, about, different venues and playing in Rochester versus Buffalo in particular. Do you think you guys' favorite gigs that you've done are out in Rochester?
Yeah, we've absolutely had blasts in Rochester, but I think one of the biggest things for us especially is that all of our Buffalo fans will come out to Rochester to see us, man. It's really cool. But, I mean, obviously the people in Rochester make the show even better. Like Wade was saying earlier, like, they show up at doors and then they leave at close. They're there for the whole time watching everybody.
Right, right.
That's the way it should be.
It's totally the way it should be because it's a very rare thing these days, and, it makes it harder for bands, but it's the best that can stick through it all, and,
yeah, and you were, like you mentioned, a lot of bands' fans just show up for their band and then they take off. In Buffalo, you do see that a lot. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say anything bad about Buffalo because we fucking love Buffalo. Obviously it's where we're from, and we have the best system around, man. We have our friends who are our greatest fans, and they never die off. They're always at everything, and we love them for it. And it's so cool.
Every show we play, we always make more and more friends too. Everyone's just super cool out here.
That's awesome, man. So, Rochester, Buffalo, we're not going to favor it either.
What are your favorite venues that you've played, though, out of anywhere?
Out of anywhere, eh? Oh man. It's so tough. I mean, we played at so many cool venues and stuff.
Broadway Joe's is always really cool.
Broadway Joe's is, it's a classic venue of the city. It's that small club feel, in your face, whether you like it or not, kind of thing. And then I
like Broadway Joe's, and they've done some nice things. They redid the stage.
I know it doesn't bounce in anymore.
Yeah,
every time I fucking jumped on that thing, I felt like I was going through.
I think there's actually a fucking door on the men's bathroom.
Right.
For the first time in like 5 years.
But I think you could still see crotch from the stall. I think they still need to figure that door out.
Well, at least I think there's a toilet seat now.
Yeah, nobody. Luckily, nobody pretty much takes a shit when you're going in there. But
I played a number of shows at Broadway Joe's, right? And a handful of times I got caught, and I had to go, man. It had to happen.
Man.
And I fucking went in and made it happen when there was no door on the stall, and no toilet seat.
Man,
I went in there and took a shit before a show. It was like 5 minutes before we had to play. I had no choice.
Hey, man, you're a proud man.
You got to get that pre-gamer out, man.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't want to be on stage with that.
I want to shake your hand.
Yeah, right.
I wash my hands regularly.
Cool. Yeah, but definitely don't want to be on stage prairie dogging it.
No, that's the worst,
not a good
man.
thing at all, man. Because then you just rush through. You're not even having fun. You're just
not enjoying it.
Shit.
You're thinking about nothing else except when is this set over.
Yeah. You can't even fart either,
Oh, I'll fart on stage.
Oh, I'll fart on stage, but if I'm at that point where I just can't.
Oh yeah.
Where it's just gonna happen.
You don't want to risk it.
Nah.
Not worth it.
Thing. Not good for your band.
You guys ever get into that situation where you're prairie dogging it on stage?
No, but I actually have had to run off stage because I was so hungover from the night before and puked in the garbage can.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, not my proudest moment, but I felt it was better than puking on stage,
That's a great story. Unpack that for me a little bit more.
Unpack it, huh? Ah, man. We played in New York City. It was in Brooklyn. And we played in New Jersey at this place actually called what the hell was it? What's the name of that movie? School of Rock. It was actually called School of Rock. And I don't know, man. We played with cute is what we aim for, and nah. But we ended up getting really drunk after the show and had to be in New York City the next morning and just was not feeling good all day.
So you get on stage and it just hits you after what, the first song, right in the beginning, or?
Oh man, I probably got a good 10 minutes in. So for us, probably like 2.5 songs.
So you thought you might make it for a couple of minutes. You're like, I'm gonna make it.
I was hoping, but I just started getting sweaty and hot, and not the best cure for a hangover.
Bet you felt great after that puke, though.
Oh, amazing. I think I rocked harder that night. After I did.
Probably had an amazing
After
show.
I yacked. Yeah,
you got to puke and rally in that situation.
Yeah.
You go and you puke in the bar sink, and then you grab a beer right out of there and walk back on stage like you own the place.
Hell yeah. It's the only way to be.
Oh, fantastic. We got El Telephone here. What can you guys tell us about this song?
This song, it's actually one of the, everybody's favorites, and we probably played it a million times now. But I don't know, this song's probably one of the most relatable songs we do have, though. It's basically about that one person that'll call you on the phone, and you're just like, like you just, like the chorus is like, she called me on the telephone to tell me how things are going wrong, Like, who does that? Who's that guy? But everybody has that guy,
Right.
And it's really cool because I feel like a lot of, especially Matt's lyrics, like, it's not pinpointed at one certain thing, It's not like, oh, my girlfriend called me on the telephone. It's, it's about, you can relate to it in any situation, and that's what, really fuels me into playing a lot of these songs for as long as we have now.
All right, next up we've got FM Stereo. It's the Home Crowd, our band of the week. They're live in studio here, Jeff and Wade. Let's listen to this one full volume. Give it a listen there, folks.
I never feel this way again from all that you said. I never say these words again from the time that we spent. I need to fill my memory. Please remind me that I'm looking to score and you're perfect for me. Hell yeah! You can't somehow freaking out, almost forgot you were there. Gotta run away, gotta run away. Take it in, take us to the ride and keep it going all night long. The first time this life can bring me down. At last I finally feel alive. I'm on a dot, this for me to take another shot so this girl won't run away. I have full control, but there's nothing I do. Well, did I make a mistake? No way, I came to party. I came here to party. And I was drunk, to close my eyes, or I'll try sleeping when I die. And maybe when this season ends, I'll finally have a chance to say this is life and it's great. Well, it's a time that we all like the stereo. Well, it's a time that we all like the stereo. We fucking lose our minds. We can't somehow freaking out, almost forgot you were there. Gotta run away. Kick it in, take a spin around and keep it going all night long. It's the first time that we all like the stereo. It's the first time that we all like the stereo.
I'm Scotty from Whiskey Reverb, and you're listening to AllWestNewYorkRadio.com.
Hey George, let me tell you about this new place.
What place is that there, Noah?
Oh, it's got the most amazing food.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the name of this damn
It's called Kung Food.
You mean Kung Fu?
Oh yeah, the place we went an hour ago.
Holy shit! You know, I was wondering what the fuck the place was called. Kung Fu is so cool.
I got 3 things to say about Kung Food.
3?
Number 1, the food is good and cheap. Number 2, bubble tea. Okay,
Bubble tea.
enough said.
Yes,
Number
baby.
3, George.
Hot chicks, man. Hot fucking chicks.
Chicks, man.
Chicks. Kung Fu is so cool.
You just look for the delicious food and smell the delicious hotties.
Oh yeah, dude. No. Woo-wee. Kung Fu is so cool.
Hi, this is Tony.
And I'm Scotty.
This is Megan.
This is AJ.
We're Whiskey Reverb. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. We're running it back. Come on now. Let us start. Set go.
Hi, I'm Tony.
I'm Scotty.
I'm Megan.
You're not holding the microphone there. You're holding your finger.
I'm Tony. Start it over.
I can hold it over there.
Oh,
okay. All right. My bad. I'm ready.
Hi, I'm Tony.
I'm Scotty.
I'm Megan.
And I'm AJ. And we're Whiskey Reverb. And you're listening to AllWNYRadio.com. What?
I'll be who you want, so stop with the fuss. It's not being out of luck, you're just feeling my part. What difference does it make if you look or act this way? Put your fingers up high for everyone, it's a neighbor. Haters are just jealous cause they can't shut the stage. So let it all out from the bottom to the top and get off your face to the dance page. To the dance page. To the dance page. To the dance page. Can you feel the tunnel, let it take you away? When you speak, I'll make a promise that they'll see the way. Don't you forget that when it all ends, get off your face to the dance page. To the dance page. To the dance page. To the dance page. Sorry to say that I'm leaving again, so take your time, baby, this is the end. And now you retrace what you left in space. Get off your face to the dance page. To the dance page. To the dance page. To the dance page. To the dance page.
It's the Noah's Ark Show, allwesternnewyorkradio.com. We are here live in studio with the home crowd. That was the home crowd there, the song Dance Beat. Our phone number, 716-402-4218. You can call in at any time throughout the show. Talk to the band. Talk to myself, Noah Goki. Talk to my fine co-host, Mr. Think So Joe.
Yes.
Joe, how are you?
I got my air conditioner working.
Hey!
Word.
I wondered if that's where you went. I kept panning back to the shot of your empty studio.
Well, I went to go get some food, some more food, and then I figured, well, since I'm at it, and it's a song break, maybe I can get this air conditioner working. I got it kind of working. It's
Very nice.
right now. It's okay. It's not working at full capacity, but we'll worry about that later.
All right, find out more about our band of the week at facebook.com/thehomecrowdband. Anywhere else the people should go there, gentlemen?
Actually, SoundCloud is the way to go for us. You can download all of our stuff off of SoundCloud.
Very cool. Yeah, SoundCloud is great.
Yeah, it's really cool. We got everything we've ever recorded on there, probably. So there's a bunch.
All right, find them on SoundCloud. The Home Crowd. How'd you come up with the name, guys?
I think that's a question for Matt. He's not here right now.
But it was more along the lines of
You can always just make something up if you're not sure.
well, it's kind of a story about how we could make the band with the THC kind of feel.
I think there's another band that did that, the Heavenly Chillbillies, right?
Oh, where?
I think they were going for the same thing, the Heavenly Chillbillies, yeah.
Damn. Thought we were the only ones. No. But that's cool though. You know, there's been a bunch of bands that do that stuff. Saves the day. STD. Jimmy Eat World, Jew. Come on, it's one of the best ones. You know. So, but I mean, we came up with the home crowd, and you know, automatically, you know, once Matt came to us with the idea, you know, the ring was just there. We're like, yeah, that's cool. So I mean, in both ways, we do like our name. So it's really cool.
You know, speaking of Matt, we do have a rule that you guys are allowed to motherfuck any members of the band who haven't made it to the show. It's completely fair game. And totally expected of, you know, the more you like them or the less you like them, the more you should motherfuck them.
Well, I'll motherfuck them, yeah. Let's motherfuck Matt and motherfuck Jay right now. But with all the love in the world. But actually, yeah, they were. We had an emergency recording session today, so they are out there doing rhythm and bass tracks today. So.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm not gonna motherfuck them. They're still doing work.
Yeah. When's the new album coming out?
Man, we haven't actually even set a date yet. We're still kind of deciding on how many songs we're actually going to put on it. If we want to record more than 5 we have right now, but you know, so I would say fall. It's probably going to be coming out.
Fall, nice. We'll have to have you back and listen to the new tracks on the show,
yeah,
man.
I think you guys are going to love it, man. It's what's awesome about this record is it's kind of a different feel from all of us. You know, we got this new like reggae jam kind of groove. We got a new like breakdown kind of feel song. We got a new, you know, like just straight fast punk song. It's kind of a little representation of all of us. You know, kind of all of our different feels of music at the moment. It's a little more than than You're in Trouble. It's kind of a different, more complexity, which is cool because Doug's, like I said, Doug's the man, and you know he gives us time to you know, he'll tell us if something's shitty or not. You know what I mean? He looked at me the other day and he goes, "Yo, that solo just don't work." You know, but it's what you need in music nowadays. You know, man, he's one of the guys that actually knows true music sound now. So it's really cool because we've been actually going to just do our own feel on it. You know, take our time and do different leads on. We actually thought we were going to do different drum fills. You know, so it's kind of a really different CD, but I think still along the lines of THC.
Of course, you gentlemen, you know the rules about bringing a knick-knack to the show. It's only fair to ask, have you brought us an item to add to our wall of shame over there?
Yeah, actually, we got a T-shirt. It's laying over there right now. So.
T-shirt?
Yeah, we were gonna bring that T-shirt here. It's our new T-shirt design we just came up with, and I'm gonna show you guys later.
Cool. T-shirt is that's a good knick-knack. Although I can't guarantee it will stay on the wall. I may end up wearing it.
Yeah.
We had the Tins give us the T-shirt, and they signed it. And then I just really love their music. I think they're a great band. Now I wear that shirt all the time. Even though it's signed, I'm like, fuck it.
Awesome, though.
I wore it for a show last weekend.
As long as you wear pants with it.
It's a great shirt, man. It's like a fire-breathing T-Rex.
Nice.
Who's breathing out like a swirl of 70s-looking colors. And then it says the home crowd on it.
Word.
Joe and I, for the listeners, are competing here with the weirdest possible Google effect combinations. Joe,
I like you know, a goatee when I already have a goatee.
Yeah, you got the full beard going there with the
eye patch and the devil horn.
The devil horns, and well, right now I have a disembodied dog face with some weird like crisscrossed eyebrows and a Google hat and a big question mark above my head.
I see that.
The question mark is my favorite part. Like I don't know what's going on. Joe, what else?
We've also got different backgrounds to symbolize that we are actually in different studios this week.
Look at that. I'm painted against a brick wall. And you're what, at the Parthenon?
I think so. Yeah, it appears that's where I am.
It's gorgeous there. Joe, would you like to do the honors and ask our band of the week the most important question of all of the questions?
The absolute most important question. By the way, with your microphone, it looks like the dog's giving a blowjob. Just so you know. Anyway. The most important question we ask any band that's ever on the show.
That's why the dog has the question mark above its head.
Oh,
It's
no.
like, wait, what's happening to me?
It's got to be Wade. That's his thing. He loves dogs.
All right, the most important question.
Dogs that give blowjobs?
Especially.
What is the capital of North Dakota?
Bismarck.
They got it! Wade.
Yeah.
Wade, did you say Bismarck?
Leave me hanging.
You get to sign the wall, my friend. Here's a Sharpie.
I don't think Where She Wept wound up signing the wall last week.
He signed it. He signed it. I can see it. It's right up there above the Nirvana poster.
Okay.
We've been doing the show in the studio up here for about 6-7 months now, and we have 3 signers already. I can't believe all the people that know the capital of North Dakota.
I love geography.
He loves geography.
I love math. I love maps.
He loves maps.
Loves them.
The man knows his state capitals. What's the capital of Maryland? Ah, see, I got him on that one.
You got me. Maryland.
Annapolis.
I was going to say that.
What's the capital of South Dakota?
Payir.
Yes.
Oh.
He's good.
Oh.
It's the capital of Pennsylvania.
Harrisburg.
He's good. He's good. I like Wade.
I know 49 of the 50. Maryland's the only one I don't know.
All right, speed round. Florida.
Tallahassee.
Yeah. Montana.
Helena.
California.
Sacramento.
Oregon. Ooh.
Oregon.
I think it is Portland.
Oh, you don't even know?
That was one I wasn't 100% on. I'm pretty sure it's Portland.
Wait, the guy asking the questions don't even know?
All right, Washington. How about Washington? I know that one. Need the Jeopardy theme here. All right.
Tacoma.
Olympia.
Damn.
Olympia.
Took a shot.
That's good though, my friend. You impress me. You're the first one who's come in and known the state capital since Luke from Randall and the Late Night Scandals. We asked him, what's the capital of North Dakota? He's like, Bismarck. And I'm like, all right, how about South Dakota? Pierre. And I'm just rattling off state after state after state, and he knows every single one.
I think there's songs about him. I remember a whole state song. That's weird.
Can you sing it for us?
Do
it.
Not all of it.
Oh, come on.
What is it? It's like,
Hold on. Let's pause the music here for a moment.
what is it? It's, Alabama, Arkansas, Connecticut. Oh, dude, I don't even know anymore. Damn. I gotta go back to school, I think.
I still remember the Big Mac McDLT thing. You ever went to McDonald's? You remember that? McDonald's had you memorize like a rap about their whole menu, and I memorized it, and I was like 8 years old or something, and my dad wanted me to say it to him at McDonald's. I was like, no fucking way. That's for home, motherfucker.
Nice.
I don't do that in public. That's my private enjoyment. All right.
Word.
What would you guys say is your craziest show story? It doesn't have to be with the home crowd of any crowd. I mean, I know, Jeff, we already talked about the puking off stage, which is pretty epic.
Yeah.
But you got to have another crazier show story than that.
We got a bunch about not being able to play. We got kicked off stage once.
Wait, why were you kicked off?
Just kind of running our mouths.
About the venue, or
No, never. We keep that to ourselves. Just some, I don't know, douchebags in the crowd or something. It happens.
And you guys got kicked off?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to unpack that more for me. Come on. You can't leave me
we're
hanging like
just
that. That's a
we're
great
just
story.
hanging,
Right there.
yeah. All right. Okay. So actually, we actually have a story about the other night that happened.
This is just the other night?
Yeah, dude, at Macaroons. Fucking some guy comes up to the bar. He just gives our bass player a note on a napkin saying, "You guys suck." Dude,
Wait, what?
yeah, like Straight up. Like, it's right at the end of our set, too. The guy couldn't,
He gave him a note on a napkin, like an Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Yeah. I don't even know what it was written with. We were at a bar.
Written in crayon or
Yeah,
blood.
right. Yeah, blood. Probably blood. This guy looked weird. But, dude, he just hands him a note and fucking runs off, So, we start throwing mother effers at him, And, but, I mean, we didn't get kicked off that night, but basically the same story for that night.
Wow.
Just some kids yelling, in the crowd and stuff. Unfortunately, we have that little side to us, but we're learning to calm down.
So wait, this has happened multiple times?
Couple, yeah.
Couple of run-ins?
Yeah, we've had some haters in the past, but we get over that.
I just don't understand why you guys would be the ones getting removed. They should be getting removed if it's your show and you're rocking out.
Hey man, some kids.
What do you guys say? Because look, I sympathize with you. That's what I'm saying. As a person who's been kicked off of a stage before, I could totally sympathize. And I was kicked off of an enormous stage. Like the biggest show that Kennedy Carpool ever played. We got kicked off the stage after like 3 songs. Because I said fuck.
Oh, come on.
Which I didn't realize was a problem, but apparently that is a big problem. You shouldn't say fuck when you're on a stage like that.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
So is that what it is? I mean, was it just you guys saying fuck and they were like, no, you can't fucking say fuck? They literally said that to me, by the way, when I was getting yelled at. They said, you can't fucking say fucking fuck. She said fuck like 5 times in the sentence saying that you can't say fuck.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we'd be kicked off every show if we did that, but, yeah, we were just kind of throwing motherfuckers at this guy, and, it was, we just overdid it, and, it was funny. But what can we do?
Oh, no, it's
in the
all
past
good
now.
Yeah, fuck it,
You learn from your past.
Fucking A. Here on all Western New York radio, you can say fuck, fuckity fuck, shit fuck. All you want all day long.
Cool.
Uncensored.
It would even sound cool censored, too, with all the beeps,
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
Right.
There'd be a lot of beeps on this show.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Joe's now sporting the Cat in the Hat hat.
This is my Rob Livid look.
Ah, okay, very nice. Goatee, little salt and pepper, makes sense. All right, what do you guys say we get into a couple more tunes?
Word.
We're going to do Mrs. Me, and honestly...
Yeah, actually, Mrs. Me was our first music video we actually did. It's on YouTube. Search the home crowd, Mrs. Me, and it comes the first thing up. And, yeah, it's a pretty cool video. Kind of shows you what the home crowd's all about, actually.
Very cool. Where'd you guys have that done?
Actually, we had this place that Wade found. Dude's name was Tommy. He was a really cool dude, but we kind of fucked up his place a little bit. And
we got kicked out.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys got kicked out from there too?
Yeah.
Why?
Guys get kicked out of their own video shoot. That's great.
No, the video shoot was a success.
Yeah, he was in it.
But he didn't fucking show up, yeah, and that scared the shit out of us. There was about 50 people crammed in this little room. It was like a classroom. Yeah, it's a pretty rad video, man. I think it's worth a few laughs, if anything,
That's fantastic. The home crowd, our band of the week, it's the Noah's Ark Show here on
Someone told me that I might be the one to share forever. And you know she's a little bit crazy. Till I'm not the one to be there. I told myself to play true. Don't be fooled. Someday she'll be next in face. I'm happy, I'm leaving. No, no. This might be something good. Until I have to do what I deserve to. Cause I'll make my move. But first I have myself to the earth. I'm afraid I'm leaving, no. This might be something good. Until I'm dead to do what I deserve to. I guess I'll make my move, but first I'll have myself in the earth.
This is Josh.
And this is Jake from Full Caliber, and you're listening to All Western New York Radio.
Hey, come on down to the Evening Star, 8810 Niagara Falls Boulevard, for great music, live music, all the time. Thursday, you got Friday, you got Saturday. You come on down, 8810 Niagara Falls Boulevard, Niagara Falls, New York.
Hey, where else are you going to see young ladies shaking their asses live on the stage?
Asses everywhere, Billy, you know it. Come on down to the Evening Star, you check it out.
Evening Star, Evening Star.
We're rocking All West New York Radio. Oh yeah, baby, what's up? Shit. Oops.
Why is it so hard to plan to them? What have the opposites we had? So never would say no. It was so hard to let it go. But maybe this is chapter saves me. Because right now we're being told, and you know we're better off together alone. I've seen this before. When the break is falling down, you think you might be drowning. Honestly, I'm missing the summer breeze. We took the next step consciously. To getting in a thing. Spending each day with the way to go. Can you believe what we didn't know? I feel very cautiously. But it's okay with me. When you talk down the phrases fear that you gave up on this all year. Twice with empty tonight. Taking your second chance, no flip side. I see you shine out the corner of my eye. The time coming past us by. We had all worth some time. I see this before. The rain keeps falling down. You think you might be drowning. Honestly, I'm missing the summer breeze. We took a night steps consciously. You didn't mean nothing. Living a day with you way too slow. Can you believe what we didn't know? I feel a little cautiously. We couldn't play chemistry. Honestly, I'm missing the summer breeze. We took our next steps consciously. Living each day with your way to go. Can you believe what we didn't know? I took a little cautiously. We didn't play chemistry. We had nowhere to go. You did it for chemistry. You did it for chemistry.
It's the Noah's Ark Show, all Western New York Radio, our band of the week, the home crowd. That song was Honestly. Find out more about them on SoundCloud. You can download all the material, right, gentlemen?
Everything. Anything you want to hear from us.
Everything is on SoundCloud, available for download.
For free.
For free. That's a good deal.
Right.
Get into it.
Best things in life are free, man.
Now, Joe, I have to ask, what's going on here, man? You've got the wrestling, the luchador mask on now?
Sí.
What?
No hablo español. Yes, I have the Board Wrestling Fan lucha mask on.
That is fantastic. I tell you what, when you go to Mexico, they've got luchador masks everywhere. Like every store has luchador masks.
It's tradition down there.
If I ever go to Mexico again, I'm gonna buy you one.
Oh, please do. I would greatly appreciate that.
Do they come in a variety of colors? 'Cause I feel like
any color you
did
could
that,
possibly imagine. You'll see like 8,000 of them that look like Nacho Libre.
Shit. That's probably a good deal in Mexico, too. Probably a lot of them bitches.
No, they're expensive because they're in like the touristy areas. So these are the guys that are really trying to fuck it. You know, you go up and you really got to negotiate with them hard to be able to get any kind of decent deal.
Yeah. Can't just walk down and like stab in Mexico and get them.
You can go.
They have like off-brands of the luchador mask.
They do.
Like, do they?
They do. You got to know where to go.
Luchador.
You know where to go. You go and you get the knockoff shit that's made in the sweatshop, and it's fucking amazing.
Right?
Actually, it's probably made in the same factory. It's just like the shit that ran out the door.
Exactly. Just don't drop it.
Right. Never go to the tourist places.
Yeah. Fuck them.
But they all have cocaine. I'll say that. I'll say that for them. They all have cocaine.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. When you're walking down the street in Mexico in like a touristy area, every single person, and I've done this with kids. You know, I've got like kids and my wife walking with me, and guys proposition me every 30 seconds going, "Hey man, you want some cocaine? You want cocaine? I got cocaine."
Oh man.
Or they're like, "Hey man, Cuban cigars, cocaine."
You know, for a second I thought you were going to say you did cocaine with kids, and I was like, damn.
So yeah, then I bought a big bag of cocaine for my family and I, and we had a great old time.
Your face is fading into the background, Noah. You just look like a brick wall wearing an iPad.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I just put it on auto, and it's just made me into part of the wall. You can see more of the background behind me than you can of actually me. There you go.
The Doors poster actually looks really cool on that brick background. It just looks like it's on the wall.
All right, I'll go back to it.
You see it? That's cool.
Joe, my friend, do you have the infection lined up for us tonight?
I do. I don't have the theme music for it, though.
I can do the...
Find that, please.
I believe I can make that happen if I just hammer down on the Hondurans a little harder. Here we go.
Let's play ball, it's game day. We want strikeouts, base hits, double plays. Take the field, hear the roar of the crowd. Come on, Marlins, make us proud. Come on, Marlins, make us proud. Keep hoping and dreaming, and you will soar.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, every week we bring to you the Scott Stapp infection. Joe, in his luchador mask, has poured over the headline to bring you the most interesting stories of musicians. Are you going to do them all in the luchador accent today?
No, I don't think so.
We don't speak Spanish. I'm sorry. We didn't know that was a requirement for the show.
Joe has gone over the headlines to find out who has done the most disgusting, horrible, awful things. It is Scott Stapp championship season. Prime championship season. We're in the playoffs now, aren't we, Joe?
Indeed.
August 8th, we have a winner.
It's still going to be tough to top, what's his face there?
Andre Johnson, the man who cut his own dick off.
Oh.
We have to talk about him every week because it's just such an amazing story.
It's going to be damn near impossible for anybody to top.
No, yeah, it's gonna outlive time.
He has a huge amount of points, 874, I think.
Damn,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got it back on though, didn't he?
I think they put it back on. Yeah, I think they hooked him back up.
It just doesn't work that well, you know.
Right.
They made it okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with good news this week. Because we always have like all this terrible, tragic, and awful news. Let's start with good news. Actor-comedian Tracy Morgan has been moved from a hospital to a rehabilitation facility as he recovers from a serious auto accident, his spokesman said Friday. The former star of 30 Rock is showing signs of improvement, but has a long road to full recovery, spokesman Louis Kay said in an email. Morgan suffered a broken leg and broken ribs in the June 7th crash when his limousine van was hit from behind by a Walmart truck on the New Jersey Turnpike.
Is that what it was, a Walmart truck?
What it was, a Walmart truck. Morgan's friend James McNair, 62, of Peekskill, New York, was killed, and Morgan and two other men were seriously injured. Truck driver Kevin Roper was driving 65 miles per hour in the 60 seconds before he slammed into the limo van. Speed limit on that stretch of turnpike is 55 miles per hour and was lowered to 45 miles per hour that night because of construction.
Joe, it sounds like you're giving us the news this week from like a helicopter. We need a helicopter sound effect.
Or a helicopter.
You're out in the field somewhere right now.
I guess so. I don't know why I sound like I'm in a helicopter. Well, I don't know, because yours has come across like that, too, on my end, so I guess that's probably part of it. It's just the communication lines here. After being hospitalized for a virus he contracted in Japan and postponing the beginning leg of his U.S. tour, Paul McCartney says he's feeling great, rocking and rolling, which is amazing because he's been dead for, 40 years now? Anyway. The word came from the 72-year-old Beatle via an energetic YouTube video he posted Tuesday. Those dates have been rescheduled for this fall, too, including the addition of his first-ever Greensboro, North Carolina show at the Greensboro Coliseum on October 30th. Let's see. I gotta wait for some of these to load, because they're still, like... my computer's running slow. Load. Load.
We immediately go to load. Wait, Joe, I have something for you here. I want you to try to pretend that you're in the middle of a hurricane for me for a second.
Oh man, the wind is so strong here! Unbelievable! High winds! I don't know if we'll be able to handle the rest of this show.
Oh, we're gonna do more with that. How about if I gave you the helicopter sound along with some explosions? Could you pretend you were in a war zone for me? Give me a war broadcast.
Waiting for the sound effects.
You ready?
I'm ready. Finally, the helicopters are rolling in. They're dropping the bombs. Get the hell out of here! They told me I couldn't leave. I'm under contract. Die.
You have to keep going. What do you see? What do you see out there?
I see a lot of fire and napalm and bombs and everything else is going off. Gunfire, shooting at the helicopters. Some exercise of futility, I would imagine.
Are they shooting at you right now?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they are.
You're being fired upon at this moment. That's dangerous.
It's okay. I'm under contract to not die. This network wants me around for a while.
That's true.
You can't do the show without me. You need me. I have excellent health care through all Western New York Radio. Bullet holes!
What's up, my friend?
Okay. I can't find the actual original article here, but there was Lana Del Rey, the singer, said something about she would love to die young, or it would be great to die young, or something stupid like that. And Frances Bean Cobain tweets back to her, basically saying it's not cool for people to die young. Just because my dad did it doesn't make it cool, and I never got to know my dad. And Lana Del Rey basically retracted her statement and responded, and I don't know, something. That wasn't as interesting as I thought it would have been.
Frances Bean called her out, huh?
He did. Which I did see that, but I don't remember where, and I don't have the article, so I unfortunately can't read you the tweets from Frances Bean, and I don't know where her Twitter handle is either. So... Those bombs are getting closer, man.
I know it.
Pop icon Sting says his children won't be getting trust funds from his vast fortune, assuming there's any money left in it. 16-time Grammy Award winner and former frontman of the Police told the Mail on Sunday that the vast wealth would be albatrosses around the necks of his 6 children. The singer-songwriter, who grew up in a shipbuilding community in northeast England, told the kids, "There won't be much money left because we are spending it."
Nice.
People make assumptions that they were born with a silver spoon in their mouths, but they have not been given a lot, he was quoted as saying. Sting's wealth is estimated at £180 million, or $306 million, by the Sunday Times Rich List. Okay, I'm waiting for my computer here. It's running really slow today. Hey, don't bomb that! That's my router! Why I can't get on the internet?
Joe,
does that health plan include being abducted by aliens by any chance?
Have you gone through the wormhole? What is happening? What do you see?
I think I may have.
Is it like 2001: A Space Odyssey?
It is. It is.
People working on things there.
You guys building the railroad?
That's right.
an advanced race, I thought you'd have better technology than that. Come on. Tim Lambesis, frontman for the Christian metal band As I Lay Dying, has admitted that he and his band faked their faith to sell records. In May, Lambesis was sentenced to 6 years in jail after pleading guilty to paying a San Diego police officer posing as a hitman $1,000 to kill his wife. Man, that's a cheap hitman. Speaking to alternative press in the days leading up to his sentencing, Lambesis described a Christian band circuit where phony faith was prevalent. He said, "We toured with more Christian bands," in quotes, who were not actually Christians, than bands that are. In 12 years of touring with As I Lay Dying, I would say maybe 1 in 10 Christian bands we toured with were actually Christian bands. He continued, speaking of his own band's beliefs, "I actually wasn't the first guy in As I Lay Dying to stop being a Christian. In fact, I think it was the third. The 2 who remained kind of stopped talking about it, and then I'm pretty sure they dropped it too. We talked about whether to keep taking money from the Christian market. We had this bizarrely noble thing like, well, we're not passing along any bad ideas. We're just thinking about real-life stuff. Those kids need to hear about real life because they live in a bubble." That basis says he has been an atheist for years and has distanced himself from Christianity while in college. He said, "In the process of trying to defend my faith, I started thinking the other point of view was the stronger one."
So his point is 1 in 10 Christian bands are actually Christian.
Yeah, apparently so.
That's a pretty low percentage. That's a lot of people just kind of hanging out. That's a good scene. Good scene, good crowds.
A homeless man has been ordered to undergo psychological treatment after pleading no contest to stalking Selena Gomez. L.A. County prosecutors say Shay Thomas Cruz entered the plea Friday and was told to spend 6 months in a residential treatment facility, followed by a year of psychological treatment. He'll also have to stay 200 yards away from the singer-actress and her home for 10 years.
200's not bad, though. He got off easy.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get Selena Gomez, absolutely, but you can't. That's over the line.
Lorde has responded to critical comments made by Iggy Azalea to Billboard about her performance with the surviving members of Nirvana at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony in April. "Nothing against her, but I think when you're doing a tribute to someone that's dead, generally it should be the person's peer," Azalea told Billboard in her recent cover story. Lorde is not Kurt Cobain's peer. No matter if she killed the performance or not, I just don't think it's appropriate. Lorde took the high road and responded to Azalea's comments by simply saying she enjoyed the Nirvana Rock Hall tribute and had a good time. "That's all that mattered," the New Zealand singer told the Herald Sun. "I've been in a position where I've said something in an interview where I've thought, damn, I wish I could take that back. I don't know how Iggy is feeling about it, but anyone who's doing well deserves respect, and I respect what she's doing." So, yeah. It was actually pretty cool. They did an acoustic version of, I can't even remember what fucking song they did, but one of them Nirvana songs. Justin Bieber has been involved in yet another driving accident, but this time he wasn't behind the wheel. The 20-year-old singer was in the back seat of a black Escalade on Tuesday when it was reportedly hit by a BMW as it pulled out of a parking lot near Bouchon Restaurant in Beverly Hills.
I mean, you can tell that Justin Bieber wants that Scott Stapp championship badly. He really wants it, but he's working too hard for it. He's going out of his way to do incredibly stupid things everywhere that he goes to try to get the championship. But I don't think
why couldn't the Tracy Morgan story be about Justin Bieber? Come on. Well, why couldn't he be injured?
I know, that Tracy Morgan thing is sad.
Why has it got to be Tracy Morgan?
I know. If Justin Bieber cut his own dick off, now we'd be fucking talking. We'd have a conversation.
I've been reading Kevin Smith's book, Tough Shit, and he praises, Tracy Morgan in it for his role in Cop Out and how he was on the set. I've never heard anybody say anything nice about Justin Bieber. Ever. Or Chris Brown, for that matter.
Chris Brown.
He didn't fly first class. His hotels weren't 5-star, but still, when singer Chris Brown was moved from Los Angeles jail to Washington for what was to have been the start of his trial on an assault charge, the cost to taxpayers was more than $4,000. The breakdown of the April trip was provided to the Associated Press as a result of a Freedom of Information Act request. The tab includes jail stays, airfares, and other transportation costs. The U.S. Marshal Service, which transported Brown, said in a statement Tuesday that it uses the safest and most cost-effective means to transport inmates. But still, $4,000 cost to taxpayers to move Chris Brown? Come on.
Fuck that.
And finally, the U.S. Justice Department is asking a judge to dismiss a lawsuit by the Insane Clown Posse, which objects to a report that describes its fans as a dangerous gang, which we've talked about before. The government says the rap metal duo from the Detroit area and its fans have no standing to sue. It also says it's not liable for any problems caused by law enforcement groups that might use information in the 2011 FBI report. A Detroit federal judge holds a hearing on Monday. The lawsuit says the gang designation violates the rights of free speech and due process. Joseph Bruce, known as Violent J, and Joseph Utzler, known as Shaggy 2 Dope, say they're losing fans because of the report. They say their fans, known as Juggalos, are like a family, not a gang.
Isn't a gang sort of like a family? Isn't that what they say?
Of course.
It's not the exact way that a gang describes itself as a family. What do you think? Jeff, Wade, you guys are big Insane Clown Posse fans, right?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Juggalos?
Going around with the Hatchet Rider tattoos, and they've got their faces all painted up. I can't see them right now, but I imagine that's what they're doing right now. They got their faces painted up.
Yeah, we're about to do that. Yeah, we're about to go break some shit doing it and act like complete idiots. But yeah, ICP. Bad times. I actually went to an ICP show when I was like 16. That was the worst day of my life, I think.
Wow, why?
Dude, I don't know what they actually do that people like.
It was bad, huh?
Yeah.
Bad show. Yeah, I wouldn't make it.
I don't get it. I just don't
Couldn't do it. Wouldn't want to do that.
I mean, because they both look like guys that you could kick their ass easily. You know?
Yeah, they think they're badasses.
Yeah, and I don't get it, but, you know, it's all good. You know, they're obviously doing something right. Somebody likes them.
Right. Yeah, a whole mafia fan base.
Yeah.
Who's our winner this week, Joe? Is that it?
That was it. I'd say the Insane Clown Posse, because the federal government is like, fuck you, they're a gang.
All right, I give them 76 points.
Ooh. That's a bunch of points there for that.
Yeah, it's respectable.
It's respectable, but nowhere close to our leader.
No. 874, Andre Johnson cut his own dick off, jumped off of a second-story building, survived it all, reattached the dick. Now maybe he'll do porn. It's probably on the menu next, right?
Why not? Our local boy did, John Bobbitt.
They got to do something different.
Yeah, you go the John Bobbitt route.
Right? Right?
Absolutely.
Reattach it and just like, yeah, while you're in there, you know, just add an inch or three, and I'm going to do porn.
Oh, you can't feel it, right?
What do you think they make the new dick out of?
I'm not sure.
Like pork sausage? They just take a sausage and stuff it in there? It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark stuff for this show.
I mean, you can always get new pork sausage, too, you know? So,
yeah,
I
I'd
mean,
like to.
It's good. It's a creative idea. You can always have a dick.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Right. And when you're done with it, delicious. A specially seasoned sausage.
Yeah.
Wow.
That sounds good.
We have gone to a dark place.
Starving.
What else is new? We always go to dark places on this show.
Is that why you turned the light off in here?
Yes, exactly.
If he turned the light off, I would say get out of there as soon as you can.
There's a lot of stairs, man. I don't know. I'm not too good with stairs.
Yeah, right at the front window there. Just run right past him, crash through the window.
John Wayne Bobbitt style.
If you go out the window, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, just close your eyes.
You know, I mean, if you do, go loose.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah, go loose and try to roll. Don't tense up. Aim for the bushes. Good luck. It's like World War Z all of a sudden. I just turned into a zombie in here and started eating everybody.
That was such a bad movie.
So terrible.
I know, thank you for agreeing with me, because there's a lot of people that love it.
I finally watched it yesterday. And I
Yeah.
thought, you know, it was shockingly bad. For how much they promoted it, and like how big of a blockbuster movie I suppose it was intended to be, it's just an awful movie.
Yeah. I mean,
Brad
you know,
Pitt
I
is
only saw
awful.
about, like,
The whole
20
cast
minutes
is
of it,
awful.
but-
Why I don't watch movies. I hate movies.
Yeah.
I like movies starring Noah Goki. That's your cue.
That'd be fucked up.
I've only ever starred in one movie, and it was never brought to the public attention. It was never released.
No, that's your cue to do the "In a World Where Noah Goki." That bit.
All right,
Set
hold
up
on. I've got this somewhere here. In a world where Noah Goki sits in a chair for 6 hours filming a weird art movie about nothing, apparently, directed by John Ben. It's the man with the mask. Dude, it was. We did this movie and it was really weird. With Johnny Ben directing, I'm sure you can imagine, Joe, how that was an interesting process.
As I heard you say John Ben, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, and he's like, I want you to sit in this chair for like 45 minutes because I'm going to do this like time lapse thing. And he's like, but you can't move at all. I want you to look like you're dead. I'm like, okay, I can do that. The one and only real acting job that I've ever had. And I had a big black bag on my head.
Big black what?
A bag.
Oh,
I had like
okay,
a sack over my head.
Sack.
He had a big black sack on his head.
Yeah.
I had a big black sack on my head.
That's what he said. He had a big black sack on his head.
It is true. I did. And I had to sit there for 45 minutes with a big black sack on my face. And that was the movie.
Sounds like my cocaine days in Mexico.
Yes, that's right. Hey, we got luchador masks, we got Cuban cigars, we got tequila, cocaine. They're just so not smooth about it, you know?
The Mexicans are with big black sacks.
Neither of them.
I can imagine.
Yes. All right. Let's do one more quick music break, and then we'll come back for final thoughts with the home crowd live in studio here, the Noah's Ark Show. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. This song is Decisions. Jeff, give us a one-word summary of this song before we go into it.
Pissed hyphen off.
Daydream about your life again. If the one could have been, if you made the right decisions, struggling with the same ambition, would it be that different? as it seems in your head. Take your one last chance today, but you know you might not wake up the next day. Some secrets the way they used to be. Go smoke your cigarette and give yourself sympathy. I'll keep these words I was supposed to say. Say today, do you know my name? What is the yesterday? Seems so far away. It's a bright and lonely day. Still I know I won't let it bother me. Now you're letting me go from me. Well, take your time, don't bother to say goodbye. Alright, yeah, take your time while I fill this bottle of wine. This is for you and all your memories. I'll rest my neck, I'll be good and free. I'm free. I'm free. Know my name. What is it yesterday? Seems so far away. It's a bright and lonely day. Still I know I won't let it bother me. Day to day.
All right, allwesternnewyorkradio.com. Our band of the week is the Crowd. They are here live in studio. Well, we have Jeff. Jeff still left. Jeff, how are you, sir?
I'm good, bud. How we doing?
Doing great.
Word. That's what's up.
We're here. We've got Joe, and now he's wearing some kind of hockey mask. A black hockey mask.
Yes. I actually bought this, if you can hear me okay. I bought this from for a Friday the 13th show that Think So Brain played. And then I quickly realized that it is damn near impossible to sing and have it protrude through the microphone while wearing a hockey mask.
Right.
Kind of just comes back in your own face, you know?
Becomes immediately impractical.
Yeah, I had to take it off right away. It was like, okay, that's enough of this. I think I also had a George Bush mask for that night, too, for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Also hard to sing through.
Yes.
All right.
From then on, any stage masks I had to have, like, the half masks.
All right, gentlemen, we have come nearly to the end of us. Final thoughts at this point. Jeff, what have we learned, my friend?
I don't know. Man, I've been drinking this whole show, so it's kind of difficult to say. Kids do a lot of cocaine in Mexico. Big black sacks are not good across the face.
Yep.
Bunch of stuff about Justin Bieber and Morgie Trayson. Morgie Trayson. You know? Isn't that shit funny?
I love it.
Tracy Morgan. But I don't know, man. It's been fucking real. It's been awesome. It's fun up here.
Good stuff, man. Good to have you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for coming.
Great to be here. Awesome show.
Joe?
Yes.
Your final thought from
Stay
your,
away.
your
Stay away.
scary hockey mask. Wait, how about we do one more? Can we do one more emergency helicopter broadcast?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this ready. We'll get the helicopter for you. Okay, you got to really go big on this one.
Okay.
Like total emergency panic mode. You are a news broadcaster. This is the scene in a helicopter, but you are losing your mind because there is a war erupting. World War Z is erupting around you. There are zombies climbing the helicopter. Ready, go.
Waiting for them. There it is. Okay. I'm here at Camp Crystal Lake. World War Z is breaking out behind me, and all I see is a terrible movie starring Brad Pitt and zombies coming along. Oh my God, I'm going insane. I'm going crazy. I might have to kill somebody with a giant machete. Oh, watch out for falling bodies. There's people dying all around me. Because I'm stabbing them. This has been Big So Joe for All Western New York Radio. Metallica about to play?
Oh, goodness. Oh, that was a good one.
Dave Hetfield right in front of me. He's about to start beating one.
Can you hear me? Are you still with us?
I can hear you, yes.
It sounds like your helicopter has crashed.
I believe it has.
Watch out for the zombies.
That's okay. I'll fight him off with my machete. Or screw it, I'll just let him bite me. You'll have zombie Think So Joe. He'll come over from the others. He'll come over from the other podcast.
All right, final thoughts, my friend.
Brains.
Brains?
Brains. Brains?
Brain it up.
Brains.
Wow. All right, the home crowd. Our band of the week. Who's doing the vocals on this one, Jeff?
This one is me.
Sounds great, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. This is our promotional cover, we gotta say that, of Bottoms Up by Nicki Minaj and Trey Songz.
Purely promotional.
Yeah.
No copyright infringement happening there.
Nope, not at all. In fact, I don't even know who Trey Songz and Nicki Minaj are.
Neither do I.
Nice. Let's keep it that way.
I don't know if we're legally allowed to play that then.
Oh, no, we're good. I'm not making money.
Let's close it with Mississippi
All right. This is the music video song again.
Good to have you, my friend.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you for coming on the show.
It's been fun. You guys
Absolutely.
Thanks, man.
So, Joe, next week, are you going to be back in studio, my friend?
With any luck, I will be.
Any luck.
Hopefully it'll go better than this week and I'll be able to make it.
If you can avoid helicopter crashes and the zombie invasion and takeover.
Well, you know, all that stuff's happening here in Buffalo, so that's why I couldn't get there.
That's right.
It's all happening downtown, right between my house and your house.
Yeah, very true. Very true. All right, my friend. We've come to the end of us.
Yeah!
We'll see you around. We will see you next week. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the Noah's Ark Show here on allwnyradio.com. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Noah's Ark Show, or facebook.com/allwnyradio. Of course, find out more about our band of the week at facebook.com/thehomecrowdband. And find their SoundCloud. Download all of their material for free. Jeff, you are a gentleman and a scholar.
You are the same, my friend.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. You can send us an email anytime, noahsark@allwnyradio.com. And you can also call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yes. When you're hammered and it's 4 a.m., call All WNY Radio. Leave us a message. 716-402-4218. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We are back next week with our friends Surrender Reality. Ooh. Reality, that's one of those weird words. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck and have fun.
Good night.